Good morning, Northeast Kansas. I'm Hillary Mullen.
I'm meteorologist Tom Hagan. It's a Thursday morning, June 14th. Thanks for waking up with us and watching Kansas First News.
Well, today's the day.
As promised, and as we talked about yesterday, Burger King has released their Bacon Sundays. We sent our photographer Rocky Arnold out to pick one up for us at 6:30 in the morning. There it is, vanilla soft serve, hot fudge, caramel, and Hillary, what else?
Bacon.
Bacon.
We're only doing this because several of you challenged us to it yesterday on Facebook.
Are you ready? You want to try it?
I'm scared.
Oh, look at that.
I don't hate it.
It's really cold.
I really don't hate it.
Ooh.
Kind of good.
Salty bacon.
I want more.
Sugary ice cream.
Yeah.
It's 510 calories we're eating right now. If we finish the whole thing, which we will.
It's good.
It's pretty good. $2.49. We called Burger King and asked them how much it was.
We disguised our voices.
We did. I asked him, have you had a lot of calls concerning this Bacon Sunday? And the lady said, no one has called and asked.
Rocky said when he went to pick this up, they had to get out the instruction manual because this was the first Bacon Sunday sold in the city.
There we go.
All right, now we know. Not a bad combination.
It's pretty good. The chocolate with the bacon is actually really good.
I've got to save this in the freezer. Got a lot of news to read before I can finish it.
I'm chewing up the bacon with the ice cream. Pretty good. It's not really that gross at all.
No.
I thought it would be a lot grosser.
Sicker.
It's not. All right. Time for weather. Let's take a look at what's going on. It's 70 in Topeka, 71 degrees in Salina. A high today of 92, hot and humid with a chance of thunderstorms tonight. Coming up, we're going to take a look at our 7-day forecast. And Hillary, while you do the news, enjoy my Bacon Sunday.
All right, have fun. Thank you, Tom. Billy Davis Jr. heads to trial for the rape and murder of an 8-year-old girl in Topeka. Kansas First News reporter Lauren Seabrook has been on the story from the start and brings us the evidence.
A mother cries out in terror while listening to the details of her baby girl's murder. Screams so loud a judge has to ask her to calm down or leave the courtroom. Those details, we warn you, are very disturbing.
Because I'll never get her back. I'll never be able to see her again, hold her. I got to look at pictures and memories. That's how I got to still believe. That's how I'm going to keep living. It's just from the memories and the pictures.
Family and friends of Aaliyah Irvin listen in agony as Topeka Police Detective Scott Dickey describes a confession from Billy Davis Jr. Dickey says Davis told him he intended to rape the 8-year-old girl, but he, quote, didn't think it would work, so he used his finger instead.
What he did was sick and twisted, and he's destroyed a lot of lives and broken a lot of hearts and took something that will never get back, ever.
Davis tells police he, quote, beat her in the face and choked her because she wouldn't keep quiet, asking him why he's hurting her. When he saw lights flicker outside and thought police were coming, he tells the detective he then stuffed it in the dryer. An autopsy report shows Aaliyah died from lack of oxygen to the brain, caused from either the chokehold or suffocation in the dryer.
She's an awesome little girl. And now I can't see that anymore. I can't even see her grow up. I can't see her graduate from school. She was only in 2nd grade.
While providing no evidence, the defense says Davis suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder from fighting the war in Iraq. Davis's attorney says the defendant never meant to kill Aaliyah, only to rape her and leave her somewhere, hoping she would not remember. But the judge believes prosecutors showed enough evidence to bind Davis over for trial on 8 felony counts, including capital murder. Davis sat in the courtroom seeming unaffected, showing a hint of a smile.
He's going to pay, and he's going to pay with his life. And if he thinks that's funny, then there's a bigger sickness there than mental illness, I promise.
The defense claims Davis was under the influence of drugs and alcohol at the time of the murder. From the newsroom, Lauren Seabrook, Kansas First News.
An arraignment is set for Tuesday, June 19th at 9 a.m. The sound of music filled a normally quiet place yesterday. Dino Odell performed for a large group of kids for Blockbuster Wednesdays at the Shawnee County Public Library. Dino is known for his silly songs and the animated way in which he performs. The Kansas City-based entertainer is currently touring for his latest CD, Outer Space. Blockbuster Wednesdays will continue next week with Poppin' Penelope. We'll send it over to Tom now for a check of the weather. Good morning, Tom.
Digging those names, Dino, Poppin',
Yeah.
Penelope, very cool. This morning we got some high thin clouds overhead, a beautiful sunrise from Emporia. This is a live look from the Emporia Gazette sky cam. It's currently 66 degrees in Emporia. The dew point back in the low 60s, indicating it feels a lot more sticky to us. It's 70 in Topeka, 71 in Salina. Highs today in the 90s, dry, but late this afternoon and evening, some big thunderstorms may try to bubble up in central or western Kansas, and they'll pull into our area overnight. So we do have a rain chance coming up tonight. 92 today with south winds 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting up to 30. Tonight we do have that opportunity of some wet weather. Could even see some stronger storms, especially to the west of Topeka. Warm and uncomfortable with a low of 70. Here's the 7-day forecast. A rain chance on Friday, a rain chance Saturday and Sunday. I'm not calling for a weekend washout, but maybe dodging some drops. Highs near 90, and then more wet weather Tuesday and Wednesday next week. It is 6:40 on your Flag Day. Stay with us. You're watching Kansas First News.
A company in San Francisco's Bay Area is offering some high-tech machinery to help Olympic hopefuls recover from injuries.
Erica McLean, a jumper hopeful from Stanford University, trains on the equipment before she heads to the Olympic trials. Here's Scott Budman.
When Erica McLean shows up to work out, she has the Olympics on her mind. Wrapping her legs and her arms into a Vasper machine, a high-tech way to train and crucial to Erica when she suffered a debilitating ankle injury, a high-tech way to heal.
I couldn't put any pressure on my legs. I was actually on a knee scooter for about 2 months. No pressure on my leg whatsoever. But I could sit down and maneuver the pedals on the machine.
With one machine that lets you sit and another that lets you stand, treadmill style, Vasper, which stands for Vascular Performance, uses liquid-cooled compression technology to increase the concentration of lactic acid in your muscles, giving you the benefits of a full workout in 20 minutes. They call it hacking your brain.
So this is why someone who is injured can have a pretty significant response from 20-minute exercise, because the body basically thinks you just went up a 2,000-foot mountain and destroyed all these muscles, which in fact you haven't.
And this is, cross-training times 10. I'm getting the compression, I'm getting the cooling, I'm getting a lot more work done without putting stress on my joints and everything.
For this triple jumper, it's a way back to top shape
10 more seconds,
and beyond.
Turn everything on. Okay.
And today on Facebook, we're chatting all about Flag Day. That's today. We want to know, what's the flag sitch at your house?
Yeah, do you fly the American flag? Do you fly a sports team flag? Or maybe you have a fun flag with puppies or kitties on it? Sound off on our Facebook site. Bailey says she flies a seasonal flag and the Chiefs flag.
Oh, okay. Dustin says, I fly 3 American flags on my porch, and I have American flag stickers on every vehicle that I drive.
Nice. Rose flags her fly every day, even on rainy days, and she says, God bless America. Tom says, we fly our U.S. flag, the Jayhawk flag, and a kitty flag.
Oh, kitty flag. Now, at my house in Kansas City, we always grew up with an American flag, sometimes a Kansas flag. But after I went to college, my dad started flying a Missouri flag. Well, then my brother went to college at K-State. And then we were running out of room on the flagpole, so it was always this big point of contention. What flag is going to be up, the Mizzou flag or the K-State flag? And if the Missouri flag was up, he wasn't happy, and vice versa. So
we'll read more of your comments on the Fox show.
Still ahead on Kansas First News, a quick check of the first morning weather forecast.
Here's my trivia question. It is 6:47 on the dot. Stay with us. Hot, humid, and somewhat unsettled the next couple of days. Our rain chances actually going up for the first time in a long time. Models now think we have a pretty good shot of rain later on tonight or tomorrow morning. Nothing to report out there right now. Sky Vision 3D doing clean sweeps. We have a few thin clouds overhead, but otherwise mostly sunny today. Highs in the 90s, and you're going to notice a lot of humidity, a lot of stickiness out there, and some of that should help promote thunderstorm activity. Late this afternoon or this evening out in western and central Kansas, some bigger thunderstorms may percolate up along a front and then try to push into our area overnight, giving us an opportunity at some much needed rain. There could be a little bit of severe weather included, some gusty winds and some hailstones, especially for our western communities, something we'll watch tonight, but overall, at least we have a chance of some much needed moisture. Out there right now, it's a sticky start. Live shot from Seneca, the Spring Creek Golf Course Sky Cam. 66 degrees in Seneca. Look at that dew point. Now it's 63. That number yesterday was at 50, so moisture has rapidly returned, and it's sticking around all weekend long, so get used to it. It's going to be uncomfortable the next couple of days with much higher humidity. 66 in Hiawatha, 66 in Lawrence. It's 70 here in Topeka and in Manhattan. Everybody a good 5 to 10 degrees warmer than where we were yesterday at this time. We will see a breeze today. That's one good piece of news. The atmosphere just not still. South winds up to 20, maybe gusting to 30 miles per hour. It is Flag Day today, so that wind should help Old Glory flap proudly in a south breeze. Across the Midwest, hot and humid behind this warm front, but there's the stationary front that's going to linger the next several days just off to our west and just up to our north. Thunderstorms the next couple of days will fire along that front and try to pull on in, so you'll see several opportunities of rain in the next 7 days. Not going to be complete washouts. I wouldn't cancel any plans, but we do have a chance of some stronger storms pulling in tonight and then more rain chances this weekend. Saturday, 90 with about 30% chance of storms, and Father's Day Sunday, 90 with a 20% chance of storms. The Whisper Walk going on Saturday morning at Gage Park, the Tark Golf Tourney at Lake Shawnee. Also, Wheatstock going on at Old Prairie Town. If you like country music and bluegrass music, check that out on Saturday. 92 today, hot and humid with thunderstorms west. 70 tonight, warm and uncomfortable with that chance of storms. And here's the 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, 88 with some scattered thunderstorms continuing, about a 40 to 50% chance. And then we're going to keep it unsettled this weekend.
Jerry Lewis falls ill and Addison leaves the practice.
Here's our Hollywood Minute.
Jerry Lewis is recovering from a bit of a health scare. According to his rep, the Hollywood icon was rushed to a New York hospital because of a blood sugar imbalance. He was treated and released Tuesday night. Lewis's rep says he's fine. Last year, Lewis announced his retirement from his post as host of the annual MDA telethon and gave up his seat as national chairman. A sad time for actress Jennifer Love Hewitt. Her rep released a statement saying the actress's mother, Patricia, passed away in Los Angeles Tuesday. The 67-year-old was battling cancer. The statement said the family was grateful she's now in a better place. Kate Walsh confirms she's leaving private practice. After much speculation about the future of the ABC show's cast, Walsh says she will leave at the end of the upcoming season. She calls it a bittersweet end to her journey as Dr. Addison Montgomery, a character that started on ABC's Grey's Anatomy. Co-star Tim Daly also announced last month his character's run on the show is over. For Hollywood Minute, I'm Christina Muchler.
We'll announce the winner of our Morning Coffee Club contest.
It is 6:54. Stay with us.
Welcome back. It's time for our Morning Coffee Club contest. The lucky winner gets a free lunch menu item and fountain drink from Julie's Coffee and Bistro.
The big winner this morning is Molly White in Topeka.
Congratulations, Molly. Just stop by the station to pick up your prize.
If you'd like to enter, send your name and phone number here to the TV station. We'll announce another winner tomorrow. I'd asked you earlier, Hillary, Carl Winslow is the TV dad of what show? Do you have any idea?
Nope.
It is Family Matters.
Oh, I should have guessed something like that.
Yeah, all right, let's take a look at what's going on out there. Weather-wise, 70 in Topeka, 71 in Salina. It's going to be a hot and humid day, mostly sunny at 92 degrees. Tonight, there's a chance of thunderstorms, some possibly strong. We don't want the severe weather, but we definitely will take the much-needed rainfall. About a 40 to 50% chance of getting wet tonight. Fingers crossed. And here's the 7-day forecast. We're going to keep it hot, humid, and unsettled. Friday, 88, Saturday, 90, and Father's Day Sunday, 90 degrees with slim storm chances this weekend. Won't be a washout.
That's all the time we have for this morning.
For local news, weather, and sports, I invite you to switch over to Fox 43 for more Kansas First News.
And as we head out, here's a look at Old Glory.
Happy Flag Day. We'll see you Friday.